Okay, let's jump in. We're doing a deep dive today for any man out there, especially if you're over 40, who just feels, well, constantly wiped out.
Right.
You know that feeling, the kind of tiredness where even a full weekend sleep doesn't seem to touch it.
Exactly. And it's so easy to just write that off as, I'm just getting older.
Sure.
But the research we've been looking at from the experts at Blood Test UK points to something much more specific, something you can actually fix. We're talking about low testosterone, or low T.
And that's our mission for this deep dive, isn't it? To unpack what low T is, why it seems to be so common here in the UK, and, the good news, how you can actually get your energy back.
That's the plan.
So let's start with the basics. What numbers are we actually talking about here? According to Blood Test UK, what defines low T?
The threshold they use, the clinical line, is when your testosterone levels fall below 300 nanograms per deciliter. 300.
And what does that number actually control in the body?
Well, it governs so much. It's not just about sex drive, which is what most people think of.
It's critical for muscle, for bone density, for your mood, and of course, for energy. The data shows about 1 in 10 men in the UK aged 40 to 60 are dealing with this.
1 in 10? That's a lot.
It is. And their biggest complaint, by far, is that just bone-deep fatigue.
And this is where it gets really important for your actual life, isn't it? This isn't just about feeling a bit sleepy in the afternoon.
No, not at all.
Low T fatigue can, it can properly slow you down at work. It can mess up time with your family, and it can just suck the joy out of hobbies.
It really can. It makes everything feel like an uphill battle.
So if it's that common, why? Why are so many men in the UK experiencing this right now?
The sources, particularly Blood Test UK, really emphasize lifestyle factors.
Yeah.
Things that are very common in, modern British life.
Such as?
High stress, for one. Being overweight is another huge one.
Yeah.
And just sitting too much, that sedentary lifestyle, desk jobs, long commutes.
And that's where the localization part is so interesting. You actually see differences across the UK. You do, yeah. The high-stress life in a city like London, for example, is a major contributor.
Right.
But you also see regional differences in diet and activity levels, say, between parts of England and Scotland. It all adds up. Poor sleep and too much alcohol just make it worse.
You mentioned being overweight. How exactly does that affect testosterone?
It's a bit of a vicious cycle, really. Fat cells contain an enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen.
Ah, I see.
So the more body fat you have, the more of your testosterone gets converted away, which lowers your overall levels.
Which brings us to the good news, the benefits. The point of knowing all this is that you can turn it around.
Absolutely. The biggest benefit of recognizing this early is simply getting your energy and your focus back. You don't have to live with that fatigue.
So what does treatment look like? The research from Blood Test UK seems to cover a few options.
It does. There are medical treatments, things like gels or injections, and they can significantly improve energy.
But it's not just about that, is it?
No. Even really simple lifestyle changes have huge benefits. Just getting active, a brisk walk every day, and really sorting out your sleep hygiene.
Getting good sleep.
Getting good, consistent sleep. It's essential for balancing your hormones, and it helps lift that feeling of sadness or anxiety that often comes with being so exhausted all the time.
So the big takeaway here is that this persistent, overwhelming tiredness, it's not just a normal part of getting older.
It's not. It might be a clear signal your body is sending you about low T.
And you have a final thought for us to chew on, right?
I do. A bit of a provocative one. If you leave low T untreated, it isn't just about feeling tired forever.
Okay.
The sources we've looked at suggest it can raise your long-term risks for some pretty serious conditions. You're talking about things like heart disease.
Wow.
So getting on top of it early isn't just about feeling better today. It's really key to protecting your health for tomorrow.
A really important point. If any of these symptoms sound familiar, you should definitely check out the resources from Blood Test UK and start looking into it.